Hey Scorpio, welcome back. Welcome back. I hope you're doing well. If this is your first time, welcome. I hope this message will resonate with you. You'll become a part of the family. It will be wonderful to have you here. If you're returning family, thank you so very much for your continued love, support, your donation energetically or whomever. I greatly appreciate you liking, sharing, and subscribing. Thank you so very much. I really and truly appreciate you. Thank you very much. So I think today is a special day. It's 7/7, year of the 7, 2023. That adds up to 7, and we are in the 7th month. Today is the 7th day. So if you catch this message later, you know it's a timeless reading, and it should resonate with you there and then. But I just think there's just something special about today, 777. And when I look it up, it says it's taking time to focus on yourself and to be alone. So I'll be using some cards that will pretty much, probably have us reflect. As it says, spending time by ourselves, focusing on ourselves. Because sometimes we get so busy and caught up in the rat race that we are not thinking about ourselves. So I hope whenever you catch this message, you will find some time, if not then, but very soon, to just spend some time, meditate, reflect, think about how far you came, count your blessings. Just give God, give the divine thanks. Thank those who came before you. Wow. Radical rebirth. Yeah, so number 5, change. So this is going inside, doing something different. Like I said, for a lot of you, a lot of us, we don't take time to reflect. And especially when you have gone through a radical rebirth, sometimes life is just happening so fast. It's like one after the other. As soon as you get over one thing, then woof came, something else is coming at you again. So with this, you're able to balance a lot. This is transformation. This is us actually. Caterpillar to a butterfly. As I said, it's a time for us to reflect, to look back on how far we journey from. Because believe it or not, it could be worse. It could be worse. And so for a lot of you, and for those of you who have done the work, if you are doing the work, I just want to congratulate you, applaud you for undergoing this, because like it says 5, it's change. It's not easy, because all of us, or most of us, would like to stay in our comfort zone and have access to any and everything. But in order for us to do that, in reality, we have to do something that we've never done before. We have to stretch. We have to get out of our comfort zone. So I really applaud you for making those changes. And like I said, let us just pause. Let us just reflect, look back. There's a song that says, roll back the curtain of memories now and then. Show me where you brought me from and where I could have been. Remember, I am human and human forgets. So remind me, dear Lord. So you have undergone a transformation. And yes, you have, at the back of the deck, surrender. A lot of you, a lot of us have had to let go off of some people, places, and things, some careers, things that are not serving us. And it was hard. to do that. But in order to have this radical rebirth, this change, it was necessary. It was needed. And for a lot of you, a lot of us, we are actually, when you go through this phase, you're happier because you realize that the things or people or place that you were stuck on in the past, some of you, you're actually saying, my goodness, I should have done this a long time ago. I thought I couldn't live without these people. I thought I needed that job, but they need me. And now, where you are, as I said, you know, it's a lot. We are not, most of us, and again, life is continuously changing. You know, it's like you stop, you enjoy, and then it's time to go again. So even if you are not where you think you should be, I do believe that you are better than where you were before. Even for the fact that you are on top of the ground, that is a lot to give thanks for. That means you have another opportunity, you have another chance to make up for certain things and losses, to make some wrongs right, to make some crooked paths straight. You have that opportunity to do so. Okay. Spirit, what do you have for us for this day specifically? Oh, surrender. It came back out again. Yes, it's meant to be here. Some of you, some of us, we need to surrender. We need to let go of certain things in order to have this rebirth. You know, this is the foundation. Radical rebirth is either you have undergone this, you're going through this, or you're getting ready for this. But this is what is necessary. Surrendering, releasing some things that no longer serve you. And look, in the end, it's for your good. Anyway, it's for your good. Wow, creativity. Yeah, the seventh sister. Again, for so many of you, you're very creative. Our spirit is saying you need to step into this. Innovate. You're meant to be business owners, be bosses. You know, step into your purpose. At the back of the deck, desire. Yeah, you are meant to step into, live the desire of your heart, the fulfillment of your heart. And in order for you to do this, if you're closing off yourself, boxing yourself in to fit in with other people, then it's hard to get into that place where you're supposed to be. For a lot of you, you know what you desire and you know what you deserve. And so you, even though it is painful, you know, I hear, you know, Carrie Underwood, I believe, Jesus take the wheel. You are willing to go with the flow because you know that all these times you have been doing this by yourself and it's not working. It hasn't been working. So now you're willing to step out of the comfort zone and do something else. So as I said, this is just a time to do some soul searching, to look over your life, where you want to see changes. What is it you need to do? Like I said, a lot of you have different sides to you. This is the seven sisters. You know, it's like, you know, like wearing different hats. You could be a mom, a dad, a sister, you know, a brother. You can still own your business. There are many things that you can do. At the same time, you are capable. Because when you surrender, you're not by yourself anymore. You're co-creating with the divine. And when you are weak, he is strong. So you can't fail. And you may thinking, well, but I'm alone. It's too much for me. God is there for you. Yeah, worthiness. You are worthy of this. So for a lot of you, again, 4 plus 1 is 5. To clarify, radical rebirth, which is another 5. So some of you may be seeing 5, 5, 5 as well. That's change again. You are worthy, Spirit is saying. For everything that you have, you know, this reminds me of like the 9 of Pentacles. You can fill up your own cups. Or the 9 of Cups. You build this vineyard. And then you can now start to drink your own wine. You are reaping the fruits of your labor. You are no longer pouring into people, places, and things. You are now, look, it's like spirit, it's like angels are invisible. If you can see this card, both of them are filling up the cups in front of her. You know, this is like God preparing a table before you in the presence of your enemies. Where you're in your power, you're in your truth. You're looking good, you're feeling good, you're smelling good. Like I said, for a lot of you, you thought that you could make it without certain people, places, and things. But now you realize you have cosmic power. You are out of this world. Light and darkness, you know how this thing is. You have the power, divine power. You're cosmic. This is what happens when we surrender. Surrender is not a bad thing if you're giving it to the right person. Divine lineage, yes. You're Jesus' descendant. You are royalty. Do you see that? It's like you're being crowned. It's coming down from above. It's like for a lot of you, you're being initiated as you surrender. Or when you surrendered, you're initiated. You know, this is like, well done, good and faithful servant. And again, when you work, you will be rewarded. You will be rewarded for your hard work. At the back is the mask. Like I said, you can wear many hats. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 is ending. So for a lot of you, a lot of us, you decide to take the mask off. It's not working for you. As well as for a lot of you, because we have 7 sisters here, so that means you have 7 sides of you, and then we have all of these masks, is that you have many streams of income. You are in your bag, guys, you are in your wallet, you are focused, you are driven, you're not settling. Now you know that the power of life and death is in your tongue. Now you know that you control this thing. Nobody else can do it like you. Now that you have taken your power back, now that you reflect, you go into hermit, you introspect, you turn the light in on yourself, and you realize, wow, I have this skill, I could do this, I can do that. And this is what you're doing right now. So whichever, or you know, resonate, then you go with it. Wow, okay. Grief. Grief. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. For a lot of you, you have been going through grief. And again, if you have lost a loved one, my sincere condolence. But it's grief. 9 plus 2, 11. And again, this can be taken a different way as well. Where, like I said, some of you, you're grieving over the loss of a loved one, a relationship, a career. And Spirit is saying it's time to move on with certain things that you have lost. Crying over spilt milk, that thing happened a long time ago. And what I have been learning, even though I've lost my mom, and yes, there are days when I grieve as well, but I know that the truth is that for those of us who have lost family members, they would want us to live our best life until it's our time to cross over. As well as some of you have been grieving over people you have left in the past, even though you know that they are not worthy, they are not deserving. You're looking back. You know, it's like the Three of Cups, crying over spilt milk, when Spirit has 2 cups there. See, it's like Spirit has 2 cups, you know, 2 jugs there ready to fill you up. And Spirit is saying it's time to stop that. It's time to cut the cords. It's time to move on. Believe it or not, one day you will understand it, that these places, this job, that relationship, those people you thought were your friends, better people are out there that I have for you. When I say better, I mean your tribe, people who will be there to build you up. Look, level up. I was reading something today, somebody posted in one of the communities. I'm not sure who the influencers, I don't remember, but I think it says something like, even sometimes a goddess must carry a machete. So when I see this, I remember sometimes even a goddess, a god or goddess need to carry a machete, right? Because again, this reminds me of the Queen or the King of Swords. Level up. Spirit is saying level up. Stop crying over people who hurt you. If you allow them in your life, they're just gonna pull you down again. Let them catch up and join you if it's meant to be, but stop looking back. Stop grieving over things and people that no longer serve you. Spirit is saying cut it off, cut it out. So as you spend time to reflect on how far you've come, you know, so many people you have lost along the way, and it's not even that they die. You just, you know, they fell off from out of your life. Spirit is saying, you know, be grateful. It's like you don't know what I know. I hear Spirit is saying, you don't know what I saved you from. You don't know. If you only knew what that person or people were planning or saying behind your back. Spirit is saying fearless love. Ocean, don't be afraid to step out. Again, 2 + 5, that's 7. If you think you lost anything, you haven't seen anything yet. Spirit is saying, so there's no need for shame, no need for guilt. The best is still yet to come. Wow, etheric cords. Yeah, cut the cords. Cut the cords, because when we lie with somebody, you know, you join those bonds, those cords, and Spirit is saying cut those energetic cords, because again, that person, those people, especially if you're a chosen one, your energy, they're like vampire. They're feeding off of your energy. And so at the back of the deck, wounded healer. A lot of us, a lot of you are wounded healer. And Spirit is saying it's time to heal yourself. Heal yourself, because it's time for pleasure. It's time for fun. And the next card that came out is shine. It's time to shine. Look, an awakening. Spirit wants to bring back, you see all of this purple? That's royalty and gold. Spirit wants to adorn you in beauty That's who you are. You're an earth angel. You're royalty. You're chosen. You're an ambassador for Christ. You don't know how special you are. And this is why Spirit is saying, God is saying, this is why I had to intervene. This is why I had to take away those people, places, and things from out of your life. I had to create an upheaval because you're here for bigger and greater things. They would only set you back. And for those of you who have children or you've been around children, you know when you take away something from a child, they're gonna cry. And even as adults, when God takes away things from us, we get mad, we get upset, because why does that child cry? You know, they want that thing. They think it's best for them. But as an adult, you know that it's not the best thing for them. And so you are making the best decision for them, right? So it's the same thing with God. He's doing what is best for us because you know something that that child doesn't know. And it's the same thing. God knows a lot of things, everything that we do not know. So it's time to take action. It's time to face whatever it is, whoever they are. It's time to step into your purpose. Action speaks louder than words. Yeah. If you need a friend, somebody who can listen to you, you know, whatever you need to do, counseling, therapy, talk to somebody, talk to God. You have a friend in God, in the divine. Beauty. He's gonna give you beauty for ashes. For everything that you went through, all the tears that you shed, they're caused to water your dreams. So don't think, you know, all of this body of water could be your tears, and God is gonna use it to pour back into you. All the rocks that they threw at you is gonna be used to build back your foundation. Wow. Surprise. Yeah. A lot of you, you know, it's like there is a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You see that right below the stairwell? It's like there's a surprise. You will reap if you faint not. Honor your feelings. It's okay. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be sad. Again, you have a friend in the divine. If you can't find anybody around us to trust, you can talk to God. Honor your feelings. Don't bottle it up. And this is why we have the grief card there. You know, cry if you have to. Cry if you must. But Spirit is saying, don't wallow in your tears. Don't wallow in your tears. Don't sit in there. You know, it's okay to look into things. Wow, I've never seen this card before. Abundance. Oh my gosh. See, $3 signs with 777. Abundance. Reassess your situation. Is it worth it? Is it worth leaving those people in the past if it means you coming into your abundance? Does it mean leaving that dead-end job? Those toxic people? Stop wallowing in your tears, in your fears. See, this is, you know, it's okay to honor the light and the dark side. Every now and again, we may look back at the past. We're reassessing. Today or whenever you get this message, you're going to stop. You're going to reassess. You're going to count your blessings. And you're going to cry. You're going to honor your feelings if you have to. Because, of course, again, you know, there are things that still hurt. Because there are certain people that you thought should have been with you. What if the woulda, coulda, shouldas? But Spirit is saying, you know, like I said, beauty for ashes. Beauty for ashes. Well done, good and faithful servant. See, we saw surprise earlier, didn't we? Surprise. I'm telling you, when we work, we will be rewarded. As it is on earth, so it is in heaven. We work here, we get paid. We work for the divine, we'll get rewarded as well. We will be blessed. So again, take this time today to, or whenever you get this message, just take some time out to count your blessings. Reassess your situation. If you have to cry, do it. But don't stay there. Wipe your tears. Like I think Mary sang, I cried my last tears yesterday. Somebody needs to look that up. You know, Spirit is saying wipe your tears. You revisit the past. Now it's time to move on. Move on into the next leg of your journey. Well done, good and faithful servant. Oh, Scorpio, I love this for you. I love this for us. This is beautiful. Beautiful as you carry out your rituals, taking care of yourself, watering yourself, your garden. You're going to have so many choices. You have a friend in the divine. You see the birdie whispering in your ear. Yeah. You will be shining, 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 and taking risk on yourself. This is beautiful. Please remember to subscribe if you haven't done so. Give the videos a thumbs up. Leave a comment if you felt led to do so. Thank you so very much. Until next time, take care and be blessed.